Sunday. Good news, we're cracking on. But this is my usual pond update video, although that's going on in the background. I'll upload that video soon, but we're at a bit of a stalemate at the moment because the lack of cement, concrete blocks, blah 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 blah. So that video will come in. So I was a bit aware that there'd be no video this week, so I wanted to upload something, and just trying to think around what people have asked me. I mean, I'm building a nice new flash pond, but probably the main question or the main information I get asked for is actually my little DIY filter shower with sieve. So I was just going to quickly run through. I've got it off to make some changes. I'll explain that as I go through, but I'll just show you the actual the DIY shower, and just go through the bits that I use to make it, rough costs, and yeah, enjoy. Right, so excuse the mess, and this is pre-painted, so it's still got to be finished with the aquatic paint. But this is, I've had this apart now because I have tried, this is version 5, believe it or not. We've gone right down to 100 micron, only for me to completely regret it because I am cleaning it 2 or 3 times a day. So we're going back up to 200, it's either 200 or 250 microns. What I'll do is I'll stick a link on the screen now to where you get the stainless steel sheeting from. So this is the actual sieve itself. Just checked, this one's a 200 micron, and it is literally just built out of marine ply and then painted in an aquatic paint. So this one's got to be painted, but I just wanted to show you for the video. So just a basic semicircle shape. Excuse that, be very careful because this mesh isn't overly strong. But I have tried different variations. So your traditional Ceta sieve, your MIDI sieve and things like that, they're actually mounted roughly 45 degrees with a curve at the bottom. I have tried mounting that. So one thing you need to be aware of with this material is the material you get with a proper sieve is actually directional, so it's self-cleaning. What you got to bear in mind with the stuff you get off Amazon and eBay cheap is it's not self-cleaning. So if you're looking for a fairly maintenance-free sieve, then this isn't it. Because this, probably with a 250 micron, I'm probably going to be cleaning this every 2 or 3 days. And that means this unit has to come out. As I say, I've tried, this is version 5 now, I've tried various different types. I've had it where it's running at a 45 degree into a drainage pipe. Again, soon as this blocks up, which it does, certainly running the lower microns, it's then just backfilling anyway and washing all the crap back into the pond. So excuse the noise of the motorbike, but that's basically the part. So it's that shape, just so it slides in and out of the box. And the top box itself is, so these are Wham boxes, Eden version 5, hey up. These are Wham boxes. I actually got these at B&Q, these ones. I did have some black ones, but they were slightly smaller. So these are the 65 litre, I think they are. And I think I've built DIY showers in the past. I've tried to use cheap boxes, and I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. Get yourself a decent quality, solid box, because these you cannot go wrong with. They are so hard wearing, and they're UV protected, UV stable, so they're not affected by UV light. But yeah, so just a basic 90 degree, excuse that, just a basic 90 degree solvent well pipe. This is only going onto a flexible at the moment, but it will be hard pipe once it goes on the new pond. Inside, just a standard 40mm waste pipe, holes drilled on the underside. Down in that corner, if you can just see that if I can get the camera working, there you go, down in that corner there is actually a waste which goes onto the outside with just an end cap, and then underneath my sieve I just run a bit of jack mat in, and there's a couple of filters pads under there. I've got them, so I've just chucked them in there. There's no reason that they need to be in there. Another important thing, overflows. These are just standard cheap Cockney Koi overflows. I had them laying around, and that's why I've used them. But yeah, it's good to have an overflow. Touch wood, I've never needed to use it, or it's never needed to be used. But yeah, if it does back up, you want that water coming towards the pond. You certainly don't want it going back out, especially if it's pump fed. Otherwise you're going to be very quickly emptying your pond. So, but yeah, so that is the top section. So that is the DIY sieve, if you like. And what I'll do in a minute is I'll show you it all together. So there's the top box with the sieve in. As I said, 90 degree inlet. Goes on to, I think it's a 32mm flexible at the moment, but that's just until the new pond's finished. Obviously needs painting, but I just wanted to get it together just to show you. Our fish pretty happy, I think. He says. Bit miffed as to what I'm doing, but I think they're enjoying the sunshine. Loving it. But yeah, so this is the bottom box. And what I've done is just created a little spillway just out of a timber frame, and then there's a roofing felt, and this here, obviously you don't really see it once the water's running, but that's actually just the lid of one of these boxes. As I said, they're all WAM boxes, 65 litre I think they are. I got them on clearance at B&Q for £8. I think they're about 12 quid online. And I've also seen offers, believe it or not, on Next, where you can buy a pack of 2 or a pack of 3. So that's the bottom one, sitting on top of the spillway, obviously slightly raised. That's one thing with these showers, is making sure that you've got sort of half-inch gap in between to make sure we've got a bit of airflow. At the moment, cheap and cheerful. Just got flock oil because I had some laying around, and then there's 25 kilograms of alpha grog. Obviously I will once the new pond's done, because those that do follow me, there's a little sneak peek ready for the next video of how we're getting on with the pond. But yeah, this will all be upgraded. Eventually I probably will bite the bullet and buy a proper bakki shower, but for now this does the job. Like I say, on the channel we do like to make things, try and save a bit of money, because koi tax isn't a great thing. But yeah, so that's the bottom one. We know we've got the top one. At the middle, at the moment, get my words out, the middle has just got some Awaza medium filter foams and some more flock oil. I've literally just chucked that in there. There was nothing in there before, but it's more weight than anything. But again, you can see the Cockney koi tank connectors just used as an overflow. And what I'll do is the lids just drilled. That is the only one that's different, so that has no bottom at all. That actually has a raised platform grill about 2 inches off the bottom, to make sure that we get quite an even flow out onto the spillway. But all the others, they're just drilled holes. I don't think you can see it on this one, but it's exactly the same. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll chuck it together and we'll give it a switch on, and you can see what's going on. Sounds probably not very good now as the filter's running. There you go, you can see the spillway doing what it should. That water just coming from underneath there. If we just go up to the top, there we go. You can see already. I mean, to be fair, the filter's been, this at the moment is running off of a Vary pump, 20,000 at 40%. I don't know if you can see it just at the bottom there. The filter's just sat at the bottom. But the whole intention of this, ideally, is on the new pond. Another sneak peek there. On the new pond, it'll actually run off of the skimmer. So yeah, it's picking up a lot of crap. All I've got on this pond is a retro bottom drone, so it's picking up a heck of a lot of crap, which I think is adding to the amount of time it takes to clean it and the interval between cleaning. There you go. And a blanket weed coming through there. Yeah, you get a nice bit of movement with it. Get some nice air bubbles for the fish. But yeah, that's it. The only thing with them is they look a bit naff. But what I'll do is I'll update you in a couple of seconds with my answer to that. Just one last thing. So I took the time and effort to make this out of 32mm waste pipe. Obviously it floats. Those that haven't guessed it, it's used as a feeding ring. Cost of this with the pipes probably about 7 or 8 quid. Didn't realise until someone kindly suggested it on one of the forums. Go down Halfords, get yourself a 26-inch inner tube for a bike tyre, pump her up, £2, you got yourself a feeder, ring feeder. Don't waste your time like I did.